What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and as you can see there's a bunch of firearms around one specific firearm that is dead center, and that's the Springfield Armory Hellcat, the Pro, right? If you know this channel over here, you know my go-to everyday carry option, my second favorite carry option is the Springfield Armory Hellcat, the original. Absolutely love this thing, it's been flawless. All three of my Hellcats have been absolutely flawless with steel ammo, ball ammo, target ammo that my Glock wouldn't even run. So absolutely love the Hellcat. I trust my life with it. And shout out to HS Product for making a great product. I feel like they don't get the spotlight. It always goes to Springfield Armory, which is literally just the importers. But who cares? Because if you get a reliable firearm that's there for you when you need it, protects your family, protects your kids, goes bang when you need it to, something you enjoy to shoot at the range, something you enjoy to train with, then what more can you ask for, right? That's literally all you can ask for in a self-defense firearm. So shout out to HS Product, aka Springfield Armory. Now, like I said, before we get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, tell me how much you hated this video or how much you liked it, tell me what you decided to carry today, what holster, what firearm, what ammo, put it in the comments. It all helps the channel. Appreciate it, guys, and best part about it, it's free. So let's get into it. First, we'll start off with my Walther PPS M2, and actually this is a Vetter pocket locker holster. This is what I carry it with at work. And I absolutely love these things. Just got a couple more ordered for some new carry firearms for work and stuff like that. New pocket pistols. But let's compare the two, because a lot of people have the Walther PPS M2, and a lot of people like these videos simply for size comparisons, which is very interesting because the Hellcat Pro is a longer barrel, which you can see. But when they're actually the slide length, you can tell that they're very similar. The Walther PPS is just a little shorter, but the width is where it all comes down to. It just makes it so much easier to carry. Obviously, you have half the capacity basically, but makes it more easy to conceal and stuff like that for certain environments, like my job. Now, we'll go next to the Canik MC9, because a lot of people love this thing. So far, I'm at 600 rounds, and we might torture test another 500 rounds through it just to see, because people are starting to have issues around this mark where I'm at right now. We might throw another 500 rounds through this in one sitting at the range. I'm just going to have to order more mags just to see if we hit that mark where it becomes unreliable. But let's compare the two real quick. So obviously the Hellcat Pro is longer, but it does have a longer barrel. And a longer slide means less recoil, generally. And look at that, 12 plus 1 on the right, 15 plus 1 on the left, so pretty comparable when it comes to capacity. Next up is my number one go-to everyday carry firearm, my Glock 26. I have many Glock 26s. I carry them in rotation, but this is the one that I've been carrying the most lately. 12 plus 1 on the right, 15 plus 1 on the left. Obviously Glock 26 much wider. And Hellcat has a longer barrel once again, so. Then my new work carry, the Smith & Wesson 40 Shield 2.0. It's a single stack, but I'm converting it to 357 SIG, so I'm going to have a 7 plus 1 with a flush mag with mag guts of 357 SIG for ultimate power and concealability. Absolutely love it. But as you can see right there, the Hellcat just blows out of the water capacity-wise, but this is also 40 and meant to be thin, so more comfortable. But the original Hellcat, obviously the grip is going to be the exact same because it's a 15-round mag on both sides. And then the length, because the only difference is that barrel length, therefore slide is longer, therefore probably less recoil, which a lot of people hate shooting this but love their Hellcat Pro. So I'm very interested in what you guys think about the difference. I do think the Hellcat Pro has much less recoil, but at the same time I don't think the Hellcat is even that bad. I think it's just more about training, getting used to the snappiness, and learning how to get back on those follow-up shots. So absolutely love it. The Springfield Armory, for the record, has never done me wrong. I have a lot of Springfield Armories. I have 3 Hellcats. And I have over 10,000 rounds between the 3 of them. Not a single issue. Not a single hiccup. It eats everything. Chews it up, spits it out. I mean, I was running steel ammo in the pandemic. I was literally buying bags of ammo, just 20 rounds at a time of 9mm, just randomly made by people, and it just ran. It literally runs defensive ammo that some of my Glock 26s couldn't handle, simply because they were lighter rounds and stuff like that, and steel case. This has ran it, so can't argue with it. Next up, we're going to go SIG P365. Let's check that out. Dang. But obviously 3-inch barrel, and then 10 plus 1 on the right, 15 plus 1 on the left. I mean, look at the overall size, though. It does make a big difference. People don't think that going from like a micro 9 to like somewhere in between a micro 9 and a compact makes a big difference. It does. I mean, you can see it. At least for me, it does. I know a lot of people that can conceal full size, which blows my mind sometimes. But Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0 subcompact. Look at the width. Holy. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Sorry, I got distracted. I was like, what in the world? All right. Still, look at the width. Holy. That's insane. And this is a longer barrel, I believe, by like 0.2 inches or whatever. I think this is 3.5 or 3.6 inch barrel. Width. Oh my goodness. 12 plus 1 on the left, 15 plus 1 on the right. So pretty comparable with capacity, but the width is just massive on this M&P9. But a great shooter, nonetheless. It is snappier than, less snappy than the Hellcat Pro. Smith & Wesson CSX, a super underrated firearm. Trust me, rent one at the range. You will love this thing. But I can already see, so this is to the beaver tail, but this is to the actual slide. That's barrel to barrel. 15 plus 1 on the right, 12 plus 1 on the left. About the same in width and stuff like that. So very comparable. Like I said, they're all pretty comparable. It just depends on what you want to carry, how you want to carry. Do you want to carry comfortably? Do you want something that you can still fit in your pocket? Because for instance, the Hellcat Pro, the Hellcat, take an 11 round mag, and you can put that in your pocket, right? Maybe get rid of the optic. But something like this, you are not able to get rid of that extra space. You're stuck with that 15 round capacity. But man, is this grip ergonomic. And here's a big one, the Glock 43X. Obviously, right now, I'm running dagger mags. So it is 15 plus 1 as well. So let's check that out. Probably the most comparable setup on this, but you do need aftermarket mags for this. Love my 43X. Look at that. Width, slides are pretty similar. I think the Glock 43X is a little wider. Even though I have a grip on it, I think it's a little wider. And look at that, 15, basically spot on. Two basically the exact same size firearm. I do think the Hellcat Pro is a little more ergonomic, though. I used to think the 43X was super ergonomic. I think the Hellcat Pro's beating it, to be honest, and that's right out of the box, no grip needed. It has some pretty good texturing on it. Oh yeah, sorry, let me take this out of my pocket to compare. I thought this would be a funny comparison, because yes, over here I have something on me 24/7 on this channel. I'm carrying everywhere I go, non-stop. Everyone needs a pocket pistol, and I'm waiting on my Vetter pocket locker holster. But I mean, that's just, what in the world? That just looks so funny. It's ridiculous. 6 plus 1 at 380 ACP on the left, 15 plus 1 at 9mm on the right. Look at that. But obviously it's a pocket pistol. It's designed for up close and personal, a backup, stuff like that. Then Shield Plus. This is something that's going to be comparable as well, but 13 plus 1 on the left, 15 plus 1 on the right. Width looks about the same, pretty even. Barrel length is 0.6 inches longer for the Hellcat Pro, which you can see. Let's get, slides are pretty similar in width, but that grip is much thinner on the Shield Plus, much thinner. And I think I like the texturing better on the Shield Plus than the Hellcat Pro, but both of them have great texturing. Both have great finishes. I mean, check out this Hellcat. It's been used, has a lot of use on it. A lot of rounds through. I mean, just not a lot of wear and tear, to be honest, for what I've put it through. Not a lot of wear and tear. So it really holds up. And oh yeah, for my Hellcat Pro, this is my V2 holster from Blacksmith Tactical with a claw, discreet carry clips. Absolutely love this thing. And then for my original Hellcat, Blacksmith Tactical beltless IWB with a claw. Just thought I'd show you guys that because a lot of people ask me what holsters and so on. But how does this compare to all these other carry options I just showed you? Well, it just depends on what size firearm you want. I think firearms like this and the Glock 26, you know, these are just like the middle ground, right? They're somewhere in between a compact and a Micro 9 and so on, and I just like that size. I like the medium size firearm. I like this. These are great for everyday carry, but I do like stuff like the Shield Plus where you can remove the hardest part of the firearm to not print, which is that grip. And you can make it shorter if you need to, whereas like a Hellcat Pro, you're stuck with this, right? And it just is what it is. But a great shooter. Maybe this will be my wintertime everyday carry. You never know, but great in the hand. So far reliable. What more can you ask for? Thanks for watching, guys.